What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Connections Business Minute, where we just do a speedball round of a couple things that should help you business owners on your progress. So today we are joined by Mr. Rick Coppinger, who has been in various businesses here in the community and who has had success in almost every venture that he's taken on. And so, Mr. Coppinger, I'd like to ask you a couple things. What are your three main tips for a starting business?
Customer service,
Okay,
effort, and don't quit.
love it.
You know?
Perfect.
It takes those three things.
Absolutely. So would you say, in your experience, is it more about who you know or what you know when it comes to business?
I think it's about how you know.
Ooh,
Because who you know, they may not need what you have. What you know is what you give to others. So how you know what you know is important. How you present how you know what you know is even more important. And how you provide that service is even more important. And if you trip and you stumble, just consider that as another way that you learn not to do that.
right.
It's not a failure. It's
Right.
just another way you ought not to do that.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then keep on keeping on.
It's like Edison's light bulb.
Exactly.
Just
That's
keep
where I
on.
stole it from. Edison said it, and I agree with it 100%.
I love it. What are some ways that people could actively work on those skills?
Man,
Like, are you a big self-education?
I think
Do
they
you-
have to find what works for them. For me, I spend a lot of time looking, listening, and learning
Love it.
from other people. Okay, I'm not a big reader. I have to sit at a table and read. I can't lay in bed or sit on a couch. I have to sit at a table to read, and it's not real comfortable. So it's very short-lived for me. But I know a lot of people out there, and I pick and choose the things that I like that they do. That works.
Yep. Add it to your arsenal.
Exactly. And then I expand upon it and I make it me.
Love it.
And so that's how I grow who I am as a person.
So
Um,
self-awareness is what you're saying would be the very first step. Figure
Very
out
important.
who you are, how you learn, how you communicate, and then you can kind of go from there.
Yeah, you also got to know who your elephant is too. I mean, how are you going to eat that elephant? So that's kind of
Yeah.
helpful too. So where's your roadmap? Here's your elephant. This is how I'm going to eat it. This is where I'm going to start. And now who am I and how badly do I really want this dream?
Right.
And then start working on it from there.
And when he says how badly does he really want this dream, so I think that it's not just a one size fits all.
Correct.
Some people go into business to make a lot of money.
Right.
Some people go in there to make a lot of time.
Right.
So I think before you start that business, maybe a little bit of self-awareness and a roadmap plan, and
Right.
plan the work and work the plan.
Exactly. And then be ready for modifications.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Like
al-
water.
Exactly. Sometimes the easiest path of least resistance is the way to go. Sometimes you need to add the resistance in order to fly.
I like that. I like that. If you could choose three resources from the community starting a business, you could only choose three. What would they be?
Let's see. I would probably choose a good source of marketing, connections.
Okay.
Um,
Did you hear that, guys?
I think I would choose a wide group of people
Okay.
that I could trust. It doesn't have to be like-minded people, but a wide group of people because you want variance in your
Mhm.
decisions and how you're going to work your plan. Okay, so you know what your plan is. Well, how am I going to work it? How am I going to market to you or to you or to you? How do I market those things? And then, thirdly, find the richest. No, just kidding.
I need to find one of those. Yeah.
I think just sit down with myself and really have a strong conversation as a resource because I'm my best resource. And how am I going to use me? How am I going to make me a stronger, bigger, better person to make this happen?
I love it. It's like building a car. right? So how am I going to be the best damn Will I can be?
Right.
And how am I going to surround myself with all the other parts of the car?
Exactly. And how am I going to make them work together collectively?
Mm-hmm.
Even though the wheels operate nothing like the bucket seat, how did I put that together to make that work for me cohesively? Those are important things, but I'm the one that decides that. But I used my other people to make that happen.
Yep.
Does
Yep.
that make sense? Other ideas.
That makes a lot of sense right there. So I think some big tips here. Self-awareness would be your biggest one.
Yes.
Find out. There's a lot, like you said, yourself is your biggest resource. It's your biggest enemy.
Yep.
It's your biggest everything. So go to work on yourself and have a plan and surround yourself with the right people to succeed.
Exactly. And I try to publish on Connections every day my thoughts for the day of how to be successful. And success doesn't always mean money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm after this for a quality of life, right? So if I can sometimes I can bring my daughter in here and she can hang out in the office while we do a podcast.
Sure.
And that right there, that's worth $50 an hour to
Absolutely.
me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I ain't making anywhere close to that in money, but the benefits that this has brought have been incredible. And that's, I guess, that's my self-awareness. So before I started this, I looked at who I was, what I want to be as a person, and then kind of made a roadmap of how the heck I'm going to go make that happen.
Exactly. And modifications along the way.
Oh, man, and there's been a bunch of them every day.
And they'll only make you bigger, better.
Yep. So look out, world. I'm going to be big and bad one day, I'm telling you.
Right.
So thank you for joining us today. We'll cut that as our Connections Business Minute here. Thank you for the business advice, and we appreciate everything you do for us, Mr. Coppinger.
Anytime I can help you, let me know. I'm always around.
Right on. Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good day.